Chelsea Football Club and Mauricio Pochettino look set to part ways in summer as long as European football is not achieved. And trust me, at this rate, it's not going to be achieved. We have got the short list of individuals that Chelsea are going to be looking at. There are 3 main names that are being mentioned already, and Ruben Amorim is on that list. I've been telling you about him. They've interviewed him twice, and Todd Bowley and co. really liked the individual, and he rejected them once already. Can they get him this time around? Then we're going to talk about what's been going on behind closed doors at Chelsea, because apparently it's not all rosy. Some people are even saying Todd Bowley snubbed Mauricio Pochettino for a handshake on purpose. We're going to break all of this down. We're going to look into these stories in more detail. Chelsea aren't in a great place. And when Chelsea aren't in a great place, all of us want to talk about it and want to get our feelings out there. So I want all of you in the comments below right now, before we get started, let me know. Do you think Pochettino is the manager to take us into next season? For me, it's a big no. I've been like this ever since the Manchester United game because I lost all hope. I didn't see what we were trying to build. We had 19 games and it did not look like anything was giving. So, before we get started, hit the like button. We're aiming for 700 likes on this video. Every single one of you that do it, I'm very grateful. And if you're enjoying the content so far and you like football related content, this is the place for you. Hit that button and let's get in. So we need to start with what Matt Law said and then chronologically make our way down to the 3 targets. Number 1, Matt Law has said Chelsea at this moment in time have started to conduct a shortlist. This shortlist is being made up due to the fact that they do not believe Mauricio Pochettino is reaching the requirements that was set to him at the start of the season. Chelsea want European football. Maybe it's not what they hoped for in Champions League, but Europa League is a bare minimum. Conference League does us no proud. Conference League at this moment is irrelevant. Chelsea are too big to be in the Conference League and to brag about it. That's the fact of the matter. So, it is imperative that Chelsea Football Club, with all their assets at this moment in time, make some sort of European football, or Mauricio Pochettino will be walking. He will not be passing that probationary period that they basically set to him. The first review at halfway point through the season, and the second review at the end of the season. They will not be passing him. Ben Jacobs, like a week or 2 ago, said that isn't just for Mauricio Pochettino to pass, Chelsea to pass as well, because Pochettino can decide to say, you know what, I'm done with this job, I don't want to be here. Inshallah that happens and he moves on. I'm telling you right now, I would not be opposed to him walking out. Genuinely don't see any value of this manager at this football club at this moment in time. I don't think he's adding value. A lot of people are saying we need to give him time, and who are we going to bring in? Well, it looks like Sammy Mokbel has got us a little list combined with Matt Law. The 2 names that Matt Law mentioned today was, 1, directly, Unai Emery. I don't want that to happen. Unai Emery is a great cup manager. Unai Emery is a great counter-attacking manager. Unai Emery at Arsenal showed us he is not of the caliber that Chelsea Football Club will require. We are a team that needs to be on the front foot. We are a team that can't be reactive. We need to be proactive. We play against deep blocks. We need to have an element of a style of play. I do not believe that he is the manager to do this. Go and look at his league form. Go and look at the way that his teams perform in league, and then come back to me. Whilst his performances in the Europa League are very good, whilst his performances in cup competitions are very good, I do not want that at Chelsea Football Club. The league is the bread and butter, and for me, Unai Emery is a big no. Then Matt Law made a hint. He said maybe another member of the Brighton scouted team could be Brighton staff could be joining Chelsea. He's referring to Zerbi. I like Zerbi. I think Zerbi plays good football. I think Zerbi is a good coach. I think he develops players. We saw that firsthand with multiple players. Estepinian looks amazing under him and has really developed into a great ball-playing player, or a left centre-back. Levi Colwill was absolutely amazing under him and speaks so highly of the individual. We're seeing João Pedro put up numbers like he's never put up before. And Chelsea Football Club would most definitely be looking at this manager because he's one of the most up-and-coming managers in the league and maybe in Europe. Prior to joining Brighton, everyone was talking about him as the next big thing, and he was really developing himself into a little bit of a reputation of being a purist. One thing that worries me about him is he's been on record as saying he does not care about winning trophies and winning games. It's more about the performances that are key. For me, that would have to change. Pep has spoken really highly of him. He is a real, extremist of just playing pure football. Everything has to be done his way, rigid way. And do I think he's better than Pochettino in the long run for Chelsea Football Club? Most definitely I do. I really do. However, do I think this is the manager that Chelsea are going to go after? I think PR matters in sports, especially in football. And the way the owners are, I don't think they're going to go after another Brighton one. I think that fans will be so opposed to this move that it will be absolutely detrimental and damaging in the long term for Chelsea to do this. Number one pick for me, and Sammy Mokbel dropped it, is Ruben Amorim. So apparently Chelsea retain interest in Ruben Amorim, and this is from Sammy Mokbel, and he is the one that I would pick. I've said this on many occasions before. I was well ahead of the curve. I would have got him in the summer. I was screaming for him. I was saying this is the manager we need to sign. Nobody listened to me. Now everybody wants him. Why? 70% win rate in Liga NOS. That is not easy to do. I don't care. He's not at Benfica. He's not at Porto. He's at Sporting, the third biggest team in Portugal. So the expectation to win on a regular basis is there, and he's achieving it. He's won a league title. He's won 2 cups. He's also won with Braga in the past, meaning he knows what it takes to win silverware. Furthermore, this year, he's en route to potentially making a treble. They're in the semi-final of the Portuguese Cup. They're second or first place right now. I haven't checked this week. And more importantly, they're in the last 16 of the Europa League with Atalanta to play. This is a manager that, number one, knows how to win trophies. He's got his club now in year 4 in a very good position. And finally, the biggest one of all, the current squad that we have suits his attributes to a T. We have got great centre-halves. We've got good midfielders. We've got good attackers. The only thing we're missing is pure wing-backs. Reece can play that role. Augusto can play that role. On the left-hand side, hopefully we bring back Ian Maatsen or we go and acquire somebody. Centre-backs wise, we're stacked. We've got Levi Colwell, we've got Badiashile, we've got Desassi, we've got Fofana, and we will potentially get Diamonde. That would be more than enough for the 5-3 at the back system. He will literally transform this team into a team that plays with the ball well, is compact, high-octane energy, good pressing, and more importantly, possession-centric. A team that likes to dictate play rather than a team that is reactive. It's going to be a manager, in my opinion, that unlike Poch, knows what it takes to get things done. And for me, that is imperative. For me, this is the replacement Chelsea have to go and acquire. Finally, a big story that's always been out recently and is actually low-key starting to worry me because it's pure scaremongering tactics, in my opinion, from Matt Law and other individuals within the media, is Chelsea are in risk of triggering financial sustainability rules from the Premier League. Well, as of this moment, we haven't triggered anything. As of this moment, these are just rumors. And as of this moment, it just seems like everything we do triggers people. So what do? They always beat us with the same stick. They said we were going to breach financial fair play last year. It didn't happen. They said we were going to breach it this year. So far, it hasn't happened. They're saying it's going to happen in the future. If you're a betting man or a betting woman, you're looking at the trend at this moment in time. It doesn't look like we're breaching. One thing I trust these owners with is the financial aspects of the game. These men know what they're doing. They know how to maneuver the accounting. They know how to decorate it. They know how to make it look pretty. For me, I would not be very, very confident that what these reports are saying is true. Purely based on the fact, not because I want it not to be true, based on the fact that why would they put us in a situation where we would get a points deduction? Why would Chelsea's owners be so gung-ho into doing this? They've got accountants and lawyers in their department. Do you think those individuals don't know what they're doing? People are trying to pretend like we don't have Ian Maatsen and a Hawk almost guaranteed to bring in £65 million at the end of the summer. People are acting like we're not going to move Trevor Chalobah and we're not going to move Armando Broja. People are acting like Conor Gallagher's not going to be getting sold. Why are you pretending like this isn't pure profit that's going to be coming onto our books? This is going to happen. People aren't going to like it, but the reality is it is going to happen. Like, for example, I would really keep Ian Maatsen. I think he's a very good player. He's very competent, very confident on the ball. And it's someone I would love to have. But it is what it is. These are the news stories that are coming out. The good, the bad, and downright ugly. I have to report to you guys. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you still want more Kavkas View content, I released a video earlier today talking about Mauricio Pochettino's disgusting comments and how in my opinion, they weren't Chelsea worthy, and for me, I have absolutely cut ties with them. Or go watch my review of the final. And honestly, it was a little bit of a rant. So if you want to get some popcorn and enjoy yourself and laugh at my pain, go and do that. If you want to go and get some tactical insight regarding my thoughts on the game, go and do that. Or if you just want to hear me debrief the game, my thoughts on the press conference from Mauricio Pochettino, go and do that. Both are available for you. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Peace out. I'm out. Have a lovely day.